It's not about superior genetics. It's not about iron discipline. It's about an invisible environment, a Japanese shield that protects body and mind almost effortlessly, without anyone realizing it. The game is rigged against you, and you don't even see it. In the US, everything pushes you toward excess, oversized portions, fast food on every corner, and a system that trains your brain to crave more sugar, more fat, more food. Meanwhile, in Japan, the opposite is true. Even people who don't care about dieting stay slim, because the environment does the heavy lifting. But what if you could change the rules? What if you could build your own invisible Japan inside your daily routine, a space that works for your health, not against it? Discover the 5 hidden pillars of the Japanese lifestyle that reprogram the body and mind for balance. Simple changes can unlock a new path to health, without guilt, without crash diets. In the US, 42% of adults are obese, trapped in endless cycles of failed diets, guilt, and frustration. In Japan, that number is just 4%. And it's not because of willpower or genetics, it's because of the environment. While the Western system promotes weight gain through oversized portions and ultra-processed foods, Japan naturally fosters balance and protects against obesity. The gap between Japan and the US goes far beyond fad diets or willpower. In America, prepackaged meals, ultra-processed snacks, and massive servings are the norm. The average American consumes 3,600 calories a day, nearly 1,000 more than recommended. In Japan, smaller portions, fresh food, and mindful eating form a shield against overeating. This environmental contrast fuels rising metabolic diseases in the West. In the US, eating is a minefield, donuts on every block, supersized portions, and addictive artificial flavors. In Japan, food is designed to nourish, with a focus on natural taste and balance. While Americans need extreme willpower just to avoid temptation, in Japan, healthy choices feel effortless. And the results are clear: the Japanese live 6 years longer and have lower rates of diabetes and hypertension. If obesity were just about choice, why do foreigners slim down effortlessly in Japan, and Japanese people gain weight after moving to the US? The environment shapes the body more than willpower does. In America, the system pushes overeating with giant portions and hyper-processed foods. In Japan, even junk food is limited in size. To reverse obesity, we must reprogram the environment that drives our decisions. Japan's first shield against obesity is its physical environment. There, everything encourages balance: small portions in markets, fresh ingredients, and even vending machines offering light, nutritious options. In contrast, US supermarkets overflow with ultra-processed goods, oversized packages, and candy placed strategically to trigger impulse buys. In Japan, healthy choices feel natural. In the West, they require constant resistance. Neuroscience shows our brains are deeply shaped by our food environment. In the US, flashy ads, massive portions, and eye-catching packaging trigger brain regions linked to reward, fueling cravings for extra calories. In Japan, food noise is low, smaller portions and fresh foods help the brain detect real hunger and satiety. There, the body is programmed for balance. Here, we're constantly fighting temptation. In the US, this toxic food environment does more than promote weight gain, it makes people sick. Millions suffer from type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. Every year, 650,000 Americans die from poor diets. Kids now develop obesity and insulin resistance before they reach their teens. In Japan, excess weight is rare, and metabolic disorders are exceptions. Their environment protects health. Ours profits from food addiction. In Japan, the environment makes healthy choices easy: small portions, fresh food, and fewer triggers for mindless eating. In the US, the opposite is true: aggressive marketing, oversized servings, and a culture that glorifies excess. Even with willpower, the Western world reprograms the brain to crave more sugar and fat. In Japan, weight control is automatic. The problem isn't people, it's the food system that sabotages their health. Japan's second shield lies in a palate trained for balance. From a young age, people there learn to enjoy subtle flavors: less sugar, less fat. In the West, ultra-processed foods condition the brain to crave stronger and stronger hits, making fruits and whole foods seem bland. In Japan, desserts are lightly sweetened and sodas come in tiny bottles. That collective taste for moderation is a powerful weapon against mass weight gain. Small portions are the norm in Japan: tiny chocolate wrappers, 5-ounce sodas, and delicate desserts with minimal sugar. In the West, bigger is better. But in Japan, less means more flavor. This practice prevents glucose overload and keeps natural taste satisfying. In America, a single soda bottle can pack more sugar than a Japanese person consumes in a week, making real fruit taste dull by comparison. Excess sugar rewires the brain, activating reward centers in the same way addictive drugs do. Over time, the palate becomes desensitized, needing bigger and bigger hits to feel pleasure, triggering irritability and anxiety when sugar is cut back. In the US, this cycle starts in childhood with aggressive marketing and sweets tied to fun and comfort. In Japan, low sugar intake keeps the taste buds sharp, making fruits naturally delicious and preventing cravings for hypersweet desserts. When sugar and ultra-processed foods are reduced, the palate resets, and even simple flavors become satisfying again. In the West, this is rare. Hyperpalatable foods hijack satiety mechanisms and trap people in cycles of overindulgence. In Japan, the environment does the opposite. It teaches people to savor quality and respect their natural hunger and fullness signals. There, a healthy weight is a cultural byproduct, not a daily battle. So here's the question: can we reprogram our habits too? In Japan, obesity prevention starts early, with food education in schools and at home. Children are taught to see food as fuel and enjoy balanced meals designed by nutritionists, with rice, fish, and vegetables. They help set tables, serve their classmates, and clean up together, fostering respect for food and mindful eating. In the US, frozen pizza and chicken nuggets dominate school menus, raising a generation hooked on ultra-processed foods and disconnected from real nourishment. In American schools, kids are served frozen pizzas and diet sodas, conditioning their palates to artificial flavors and excessive sugar and fat. This disrupts metabolism and rewires the brain circuits that regulate appetite and fullness, fueling emotional eating and obesity. In Japan, fresh ingredients and mindful meals train both palate and metabolism. The result? Only 3% of Japanese children are obese, compared to over 20% in the US. Childhood eating habits shape a lifetime. In Japan, kids explore natural textures and flavors, developing a love for healthy foods and a well-tuned satiety system. In America, early exposure to fast food and ultra-processed snacks creates preferences for sugar, fat, and salt, disrupting the gut-brain connection. Western adults often struggle to unlearn these ingrained patterns, while in Japan, balance is second nature. The contrast between Japan and America shows how eating behaviors are built over years of conditioning. In Japan, kids are taught to eat slowly, appreciate every ingredient, and avoid wasting food. In the West, eating has become rushed and emotionally charged, leaving adults vulnerable to processed food marketing and out of touch with their body's signals. There, food education protects collective health. Here, the lack of it feeds an obesity epidemic. In Japan, small portions are standard. Plates, packages, even utensils subtly limit how much people eat without effort. In America, supersizing became a symbol of value, with 32-ounce sodas and 1,000-calorie burgers normalizing excess. Studies show that larger portions make people eat up to 30% more without noticing. In Japan, eating until discomfort is frowned upon. There, the environment regulates quantity and helps people enjoy meals with 500 fewer calories each day. In Japan, a large soda is just 16 ounces. In America, that's a small. Here, sodas can exceed 40 ounces with free refills. Japanese snack bags weigh 1.5 ounces, American ones can reach 7 ounces. Smaller portions in Japan reflect a cultural respect for the body, with practices like hara hachibiyu, eating until 80% full. In the West, giant portions train the body to accept excess as normal, trapping people in a cycle of overeating. Oversized portions rewire the brain. The nucleus accumbens begins to see excess as normal, while the hypothalamus loses sensitivity, demanding more food to feel satisfied. In Japan, small portions preserve satiety systems and teach the brain to recognize when enough is enough. Proportional plates create a sense of a complete meal without overwhelming the body. In the West, super portions train the appetite for excess, leaving generations vulnerable to overeating. In Japan, small portions make eating less feel natural, no discipline required. The average Japanese person consumes hundreds of calories less per day without feeling deprived. In the West, giant portions train the brain to equate fullness with a stuffed stomach, creating a cycle of emotional hunger, fatigue, and guilt. If our portions had been smaller all along, a healthy weight would be the natural outcome. Another Japanese pillar is their incredible variety of daily foods. In Japan, food variety is an invisible strategy for health and weight management. Meals include rice, fish, vegetables, seaweed, and miso, combining nutrients and flavors. This diversity prevents food boredom, reduces cravings, and delivers nutrition with fewer calories. In the West, monotonous diets drive people toward ultra-processed snacks. In Japan, fiber, lean proteins, and fermented foods regulate satiety naturally, no calorie counting or restrictive diets required. Even quick meals in Japan offer balance. At convenience stores, it's common to build a lunch with rice, chicken, eggs, seaweed, salad, and miso soup. This diversity engages taste buds and gut receptors, creating lasting satiety. In izakayas, you'll find light, varied options, unlike in the West, where fast food chains offer calorie-dense, nutrient-poor meals. Japan's multiplicity of flavors prevents mindless eating and helps maintain weight effortlessly. Japan's dietary diversity strengthens the gut microbiome, key for metabolism, immunity, and appetite control. Fiber-rich, bioactive foods feed good bacteria that produce short-chain fatty acids, sending satiety signals to the brain. In the West, poor diets and ultra-processed foods damage this ecosystem, driving inflammation and binge cycles. In Japan, variety keeps body and mind in harmony, making overeating less likely. In Japan, food variety keeps the palate excited and breaks the cycle of restrictive dieting followed by binges, so common in the West. This diversity prevents food fatigue, lowers compulsive eating, and helps regulate weight effortlessly. The quality of ingredients and stable cooking oils prevent inflammation and insulin resistance. This creates a healthier metabolic environment and protects against silent imbalances. The quality of fats in the Japanese diet is another secret to their metabolic health. In the West, refined vegetable oils like soybean and canola dominate ultra-processed foods. These oils oxidize easily under heat, releasing inflammatory compounds linked to insulin resistance and heart disease. In Japan, these oils are used sparingly. Instead, sesame oil and methods like steaming and grilling reduce fat use while preserving natural flavors. In the US, refined vegetable oils account for 20% of calories and are in nearly everything, from fried foods to healthy snacks. Rich in omega-6, they cause chronic inflammation, alter cellular metabolism, and promote visceral fat and insulin resistance, even without overeating. In Japan, light cooking methods and minimal use of unstable oils protect the body. Grilled fish and steamed vegetables nourish without invisible toxins. At a Japanese restaurant, meals of grilled fish, rice, and steamed vegetables require little oil. In contrast, American fast food relies on reused frying oil, hydrogenated bread fats, and ultra-processed sauces, exposing the body to oxidized lipids and chronic inflammation. In Japan, frying is rare, and sesame oil is more stable under heat. This care keeps metabolism efficient, helping prevent obesity and heart disease. In the West, overuse of refined oils creates silent inflammation that turns the body into a fat-storing machine over time. In America, heart disease is the #1 killer, and 96 million people live with prediabetes. In Japan, lighter cooking methods and fewer unstable oils promote longevity and vitality. There, the environment supports metabolism. Here, it inflames and sickens. This brings us to Japan's final anti-obesity shield. In Japan, the environment makes healthy choices easy, but even in the West, you can take back control. Small Japanese-inspired practices at home can transform your health and weight over time. Your home can become a mini environment that protects you from excess or reinforces harmful habits. Since the environment shapes behavior, the key is to reprogram it step by step. What if you could create your own invisible Japan around you without ever leaving the country? The changes are simpler than you think. Start with smaller portions, use smaller plates and glasses, and try hara hachibiyu, eating until 80% full. Second, diversify your meals with 3 to 5 vegetables and alternate protein sources to avoid food boredom that leads to fast food cravings. Third, retrain your palate to enjoy less sugar and fewer ultra-processed foods by swapping sodas for infused water or unsweetened tea. These micro-choices recalibrate the brain and help regain control over hunger and fullness. Fourth, replace refined oils like soybean and corn with olive oil, coconut oil, or ghee to lower inflammation and protect your metabolism. Fifth, turn meals into mindful rituals, turn off screens, eat slowly, and savor every bite. This activates brain regions that recognize fullness earlier, preventing overeating. With small adjustments, you can build a balanced lifestyle inspired by Japan, even while living in the West. The truth is, you don't need to move to Japan to transform your health. Small changes in your surroundings, the size of your plates, the variety of your meals, the quality of your fats, and how you approach eating, can have a massive impact over time. Your body and brain are shaped by the environment you live in. But you can become the architect and start reprogramming it, one habit at a time. Imagine if your home, your routine, even your grocery shopping started conspiring in favor of your health, not against it. In Japan, this happens naturally because the whole system is designed to help people live well. In the West, the challenge is greater, but not impossible. So here's the question: which of these changes will you start today? Share in the comments which Japanese habit makes the most sense for your life, and tag someone who needs to hear this too. This could be the first small step toward reclaiming your health, without crash diets, without guilt, just smarter choices. If this video touched you, if it made you reflect and sparked the desire to change, why not give back by supporting our work? Help us spread this message to more people. See how in the first pinned comment below.